Hi, in this video we're going to be talking about the Maya interface. When you open up a new file in Maya without anything in it, it looks like this. You have a grid representing basically the ground floor. This area here, this is called the main working area or the main viewing screen, and you have options over here for different layouts, top and side. Um, you can also, using marking menus, which we'll learn how to use later, switch these two different views. If I go up to here, this tab here is for creating objects. If I create an object here and I go back to the single screen so we can see it, you can better see how I can pan around it. Now, you'll see that as I'm kind of moving around, or selecting things, things are highlighting in different places. For instance, if I were to move this box a little bit in one direction, you see that this area here called the channel editor is recording where this object is in the world. And it'll allow you to manipulate it via this editor as well if you just want to type into it. You also notice that when I select the object, it has these little icons on there. They're pretty self-explanatory. This is called a this is called a transform gizmo, this particular one, and it moves in the Y or up and down, in the X side to side, and in the Z back and forth. Um, the um, the transform gizmo's two cousins are rotate and scale. Rotate is this one that moves the same, sort of the same idea. You grab the X to move it in the X, you grab the Z to move it in the Z, and you grab the Y to move it in the Y. And you can always just go back here and zero them out if you want, if you get lost. There's also scale. Scale allows you to make things bigger or smaller within the world. And if you, that's if you grab this yellow box in the middle. If you grab any of the edges here, it will only scale in that direction. And as you can see, you can very quickly make different shapes by doing this. Now, this is a polygon object. If I turn in on the wireframe, you can see it has only the 6 faces. A human obviously has a lot more, but this is sort of the building blocks. Now, this is what's called wireframe. If you hit 4 on the keyboard, it shows this. This is 5 to give you a shaded mode. 6 is if you have texture, and 7 is if you have lighting. And we don't have a texture or lighting, so we can't see anything. Right, this thing here is called the outliner. And the outliner shows you exactly what is in the scene. There's a couple of lights in there by default. There's the 5 cameras, the perspective, the top, the front, the side, and the other side. So it's a left and a right. And then the cube itself. Now this is totally editable in here. We can go in and rename the cube if we like to. I can call it Mr. Cube. And if I have whole bunch of these objects in the scene, I just copied it all over the place. Yeah. Then you can go through and use this to pick the particular object you want. By default, it takes whatever your name is and then upversions it by number. So here we have Mr. Cube 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So these are your tools for movement, translation, and selection. Select is that. Select is also this. And that's a different select. Translation, oops. Translation, oh, there's one underneath. Translation, rotation, and scale. All right, that's how you would open up your file and how you mess around with the polygon cube. In our next video, we're going to get into working with the tabs up here and the file pull down menus. As you can see, there's quite extensive stuff to do, and we'll also talk about this thing down here, known affectionately as the time slider. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned please for the next video in the series.